How's everybody doing today? I am gonna do some live readings. I'm gonna do fire and air. So I'll start with Aries, and I'm just gonna do general messages and um, see how that goes. You know what? I don't have my dang glasses laying around here. Hang on a second. Sorry about that. Hello, whoever's watching. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Appreciate it. What I'm going to do is fire signs today. So I'm going to start with Aries. And we're going to see what the, first of all, we're going to see what the, spirit messages are for you. We just had Mars move into Gemini. It's going to be there a while. It's also going to retrograde here pretty quick. So let's see what Aries has for coming up. Let's see. Keepers of the Earth. You're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So I think that's a pretty good message. Just knowing that whatever is going on in your life, you do have backup. You have angelic help. You have ancestors that went before you, people that you, and then double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So I see that as being kind of your if you're asking a question to a yes/no question, I do see yes coming up. I don't know if you had something on your mind, but I just thought I would mention that. So I feel like keepers of the earth. So Spirit, let's get some clarifiers on keepers of the earth. What is coming up for Aries for the month of September? Let's do September. So, keepers of the earth, month of September, Aries. You're not alone. Ancient ancestors are with you. I see you doing some healing, like you're healing up from something, resting, and that's to get you ready. So if you feel like, you're laying around a lot, you're got no energy, it's because you're headed toward a transformation with the death card here, Scorpio energy. This is about letting go of something that no longer serves you. It could be old religious ideas. It could be old social conditionings. This actually might honestly cause you like a bit of a struggle inside yourself, Five of Wands can be about an inner struggle, and that's kind of what I see. What are they struggling about? What's the struggle? I feel like it's a struggle with some kind of possibly getting aligned within yourself, or going towards spirit. I see the Page of Pentacles, which is about like taking a new avenue, like going down a new path. And where it's taking you is to the Nine of Pentacles, which is success and having everything you need, also having a very good relationship with spirit. It's also a card indicating, being single and on your own. But I do believe you can have this energy or get this energy even if you're in a relationship. So I don't really, always talk about that too much, the single part, I see a brand new, some kind of idea, some kind of epiphany coming in, some kind of truth. I mean, it's going directly into your crown chakra, so this this is a message from, you know, your higher self or spirit. And it could be about the direction that you're taking here with the Chariot and the Manifest card. Like, because I see that you're like up here resting and healing because you're going through some kind of a transformation. You're struggling with it, yet you are getting some kind of enlightenment about a path, about a direction, about aligning with spirit. It's time, and I do feel like you're totally surrounded and loved by people on the other side. We all are, but I do see. Um, okay, so let's see, Pleiades. This is about having a double mission here. Um, about channeling and uplifting humanity. So you have two things that's going on here. Now, I'm feeling like since Mars is moving into Gemini, you know, Gemini is about speaking. Uh, there could be um, some kind of communication issues during that time. Now, it's going to be in Gemini for 7 months, and part of it's retrograde. I think it moves into retrograde sometime in September or possibly October. I guess I should have wrote it down. But I do see that you're sort of feeling kind of alone here with the Five of Pentacles, Aries. Um, I I really think this card is so telling because there's a key there, and she could get up and get the key, open the door, and see what's on the other side. But for some reason, she just doesn't feel like doing it. She's just too sad. She's feeling very, very alone. And that is kind of part of being like a starseed. So if you're feeling like some kind of connection to, you know, other worlds, it's the truth, you know, and so you feel a little displaced, you know, and you might for a little while. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, yeah. So see, what comes out next is the Judgment card, and then the Knight of Wands, which the Judgment card is about, you know, allowing your soul to just come out and lead the way because the human is too scared, you know, because she's here. You know, this is the human, scared to get up and see what's on the other side of the door. And then at some point, I feel like you kind of either your soul just kind of pushes its way through to get you where it needs to go, or you finally surrender and say, hey, where are we going? Like, I'm lost, I'm scared, I feel alone. And your soul pops out and says, honey, you're not alone. Here, let's go do this. This is who you are. Knight of Wands, look at her. She's like playing the drums, and there's a big wild stallion in the back. This is about finding your passion and following it. Good morning. What I need to do probably, sorry you guys, I should probably pull this up on this channel, huh? I mean on this phone so I can talk to you guys. Let's see. I'll turn it down. Erika, you're back. Hi. So nice to see you. So I'm kind of doing a reading on Aries. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node of Aries. So what I see here is that, you know, you're being called for a double mission here with this Pleiades card. It could make you feel like alone. You might feel like you just don't belong here, you know, like those kinds of things, but you do. That's why you have so much angelic presence around you with this first one, because you have such a huge mission in life, you know, on this planet. It's your intuition that's guiding you, says the bottom of the deck, you know. I think there's some planning and some going slow, but what I see is you kind of coming into your own energy here, which is the Emperor. You know, that's your energy, Aries. And I do see your soul kind of slowly letting you know that that's who you are, divine masculine. What that means is that you're able to really make anything you want. You know what I mean? The divine masculine. Speak things into existence. You get whatever you want. Entrepreneur. Um, Start your own business, that kind of thing. So that's what I see happening in the spiritual side of things for you, Aries. Um, let's see. Should we look at what's going on with love for the singles? Love for the singles, Aries. What's going on in the love life for the singles? Oops. Well, shoot. That's pretty good. It looks like somebody is maybe walking away from something that was argumentative at best. I feel like, yeah, again, I feel like here's this soul leading the way again, 20 card. And it's leading you right to the 10 of Pentacles, which is joy, happiness, stability. I see the sun at the bottom, after a tower and feeling really guarded against love. Something's changing here for you. It's spirit, definitely, because it's the 6 of Swords. You're being led away from this situation, 5 of Swords. But you see there's 3 people here. And what they're doing is they're trying to work together. Swords are about communication, talking. One person's crying, one person looks scared, and one person looks like they got their shit under control, like they know exactly what's going on. So I feel like there was some sort of an argument or something. This could be about work. It's a word fight, though. Nothing, no blood was spilled. But I see Spirit is just going like, no, we're going somewhere else. We're going somewhere else. We're going to the 10 of Pentacles, man. This is where your soul wants to go with you. Tell me anything else about the person who's coming in. Who's coming in for Aries? You got a sign for them? Something? Who's coming in? 7 of Pentacles. Must be. And the 5 of Pentacles. And then the Knight of Wands. Okay. So this might be somebody that. There might be somebody that left you out in the cold at some point. Maybe they were just in and out really quickly. They didn't really want to put down any roots with you. And the 7 of Pentacles is about like asking yourself, do I want to put any more effort into this? Like they left me. So is this who's coming back? There's some kind of whirlwind here. 8 of Wands. This could be spirit moving somebody. Spirit moving you or this person. What's going on with the 8 of Wands? 2 of Swords. Making some sort of decision that you don't really want to make. What way to go? Chariot. Could be a Cancer you're dealing with. Or a Leo. I feel like this situation has really taken you to a new level of strength in your life. Like you didn't even know you were this strong, that you could go through this situation. Yeah, I see death and transformation. So it's very possible that something's happening to the person that you're thinking about. It might even be you causing it with the 8 of Wands, working with Spirit, like, let's transform this situation. Or it could be you shutting the door completely and walking through a new one, a transformation within yourself, I do see success in love coming your way here with the Queen of Cups as well as the Six of Wands. That's about, winning. Definitely winning. It looks to me like your money's going to be okay too. I feel like your soul is like guiding you. If there's been any money problems, because you've got the 5 of Pentacles and you had them in the spirit part too. But with this 10 coming out, I feel like once you, you know, actually kind of drop the fear, walk away from the fear, and let your spirit like kind of take over your higher self, I feel like it's walking you right to the 10 of Pentacles. This is not only about money, but it could be about a new home. It could be about a stable, solid family unit too. Like all of that working out for you. I do see you becoming very, very confident here at the bottom of the deck. This is your own fire energy here. After being in a very, very confused spot, you know, unclear on what to do, where to go. I see that happening up here. But I think that's what you're doing in this Two of Swords, is making a decision. You're making a decision on what way to go. And so then you just get in the car and you go. So I feel like, you know, I feel like this could be a transformed person coming back. It could be a Cancer, it could be a Leo. It could be a fire sign or an air sign. It could be anybody, really. But, so it's either a revamped old situation or a revamped you that's attracting something completely different because your vibe's changed, you know, with this walking through a new door. And, you know, that's just a super good outcome, you know, finding your strength, finding your confidence, you know. Things turn out different when our vibe is different, you know. If we've been involved in a situation that's bullshit, chances are the next situation is also, you know, just going to be more of the same. I'm going to get one of these cards here. This is a Check Your Vibe. It's by Sonia Choquette. I think it's an oracle. But this card is saying, listen to your heart. It's number 44. I see 4 people on the watching right now. So 4s could be significant synchronicities for you. I also feel like maybe you should start journaling. I also see make a note of it. So I feel like maybe you should start journaling your journey, your spiritual journey, and your love life journey. I would even take note of the planets and the placements. Dude, the next little while is going to be huge. There's going to be so many changes in not only us but in our planet. And so I really do feel like it's time for us to start really paying attention to that planets and what they do to move us in one way or another. You know what I mean? So with that, I guess I'm going to go to the next sign, which is Leo. And we'll get some of these light worker cards. I cater to the light. I cater to the light workers. Protection. Call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. So there might be somebody that's got some kind of negative energy attached to you, Leo. And you might be needing to just, you know, like it says, cut the cords from that, whatever that situation is, or whoever that situation is. We'll clarify and see if I can figure any more out. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancestors, ancient ancestors stand behind you. We got that in the other fire sign too. I feel that really hard lately. I don't know if you guys do, but I do feel some kind of beautiful protection around me. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy is at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, dancing is one of the ways we can change our energy. As well as, you know, anything that gets your heart moving. It could be just go to the gym and work out, walk around the block, go out and sit by a tree, you know. Notice things around you, like the numbers. Yeah, Erika, angels is communication. Yeah, you know, I always feel a really strong, a strong message from my son from the other side with fours. Like it's like all of the numbers in his birthday and everything add up to four, and it seems like every time I see fours, I know it's him. You know, I just feel it. So I think numbers mean something different to everybody. Um, I mean, threes to me are the angels. You know, I think fours are about foundation too. You know, at least in the tarot. So protection, I see a Knight of Swords coming rushing in. The Judgment card, the High Priestess, the Knight of Pentacles. So, I mean, I wonder if this, you got two knights here. Someone coming in really fast and someone moving kind of slow. Both knights. And then in between that, you've got your soul coming out to guide and your intuition. So I feel like either the person that you need to cut ties with is either an air sign or a pentacle sign, you know, earth. Earth or air is what I kind of see. Let's see. Keepers of the earth. Tell me about these ancestors watching over Leo. What are they doing? Yeah. Yeah. Three of Cups. Yeah, so there might be three of them. So whenever I see that Three of Cups card, this specific one from this specific deck, I feel like this is three spirits, but maybe coming to you as, hey, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. How's your life going? Arshdeep. So the Three of Cups, what I see is like, this is angelic presence, but a lot of times our spirits from that are watching us, that these are ancestors and angels and things like that, you know. And if we're closed off or scared or anything like that, they might very, very well use people to bring you messages, you know. Because, you know, if we're scared or crying or anything like that, we're not going to be able to hear them. At least I can't. When I'm super sad, I can't hear spirit, you know. So, um, so on these occasions is when I feel like they send people, and they give us lessons. They tell us stuff. This could be somebody at the grocery store, you know, or a homeless person standing on the corner. Could be anybody. Could even, but anyway, I do see three coming in. So let's see. Okay, now Three of Pentacles. See, another. This might have something to do with work. You know, if you're worried about a work arena, they might be putting you somewhere. I do see it now. Six of Swords, being led to somewhere safer, somewhere calmer. So that's what these angels and ancestors are doing for you, is they're leading you in a different direction, somewhere that doesn't feel like this. You know, you've been going through this, and I don't know what it's been about, if it's about love or what, but they're definitely taking you out of that situation, and they're putting you kind of back, giving you Three of Wands. 333 here now. A lot of angels around. So, actually, you got four threes. You got all the threes on this ancestors in it. So I feel like you got like so much help coming. You've got help with work. You've got help in your own inner healing, you know, with your heart. And then you have help on the direction, you know, maybe clarity. I do see you investing in yourself, deciding to invest in yourself. I think this is the spirits that are doing that for you, making you realize like your value. Like maybe you just didn't know it before, Leo. You didn't know you had value, but you do. And then here comes the Emperor, which is Aries energy. But that's about taking control. That's about just taking control of your life. The Emperor. There's no more. There's no more powerful person in the tarot than the Emperor. He's the divine masculine, and he can do anything. And I think what's going to happen is they're kind of what they're doing is they're kind of leading you here to like so that you can understand that the Emperor. Expansion, higher power, the Masters room. Yeah, that is what I feel like from threes. I really feel a strong angel presence every time. It's this deck that gave me that impression, and I still do believe it. Kind of like, you know, like this Three of Pentacles. You know, there's two people working on a project. Well, there's three there, but I feel like one is support. You know, one's a person and the other one is like this one on top. I feel like that one's the one from the other side, watching the whole thing, guiding it, providing love and security in what you're doing, you know. And I do see that happening here with the Emperor. Just, you know, getting the confidence and the self-love and the reassurance from spirit that you have everything that it takes to do whatever it is you want, money-wise, or love-wise, or anything. I feel like you're seeing something completely different. So let's ask about Leo love. Leo love. What's going on with love for Leo? Well, I see you being single. Nine of Pentacles. Possibly focusing on work. Your money's good. I see a lot of money, Leo. Okay, so we got 5 cards that flipped over. So we got, so there's something here that is hidden that you don't see. The Moon card. And then I see Three of Cups. Maybe a reconciliation, or maybe a celebration of some sort. I also see you really getting close to spirit here, which doesn't surprise me with that Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're kind of just having that beautiful relationship with spirit and learning about things. I see a Queen of Swords. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then a King of Pentacles. Earth sign. What's going on? What's going on here? Some kind of message is coming in. It's a true one. What's the message? So far what I see you doing is like kind of like you're working on yourself. You're working on your pentacles, and you're working on your spiritual life, you know. And here comes this Page of Swords with some kind of true message. It might be an offer to do something different. Page of Wands. This could also be about children. But I see you really getting clear on something. And whatever it was, it made you feel real guarded here. Nine of Wands. Seven of Wands. If you feel like you have to, like, protect yourself from a bunch of people, you know? And then I see you going in for healing. Four of Swords. Now, while you're healing, I feel like you get some kind of a knowing. I feel like you see a new way. It's probably the Ace of Swords that, like, in that clarity, and while you're resting up here, I feel like you see suddenly somewhere new, a new way to go. I feel like they're revealing to you that you're really Empress material here. Temperance. I feel like they are also going to maybe be revealing to you, and by they I mean spirit, your higher self, maybe revealing to you about transmuting energy. And I feel like this is important because, you know, a lot of times if we're, you know, like something happens and it makes us feel this way, you know, that can make a person feel like they have a grudge, you know, like, yeah. And so as the Empress and the Temperance energy, I feel like you're not doing that with that. I feel like you're immediately transmuting that energy during the healing. This truth hurt you, but I see you being very stable within yourself, cutting out bullshit. Clarify the moon, Spirit. What's under the moon? What's the moon? Let me get a different deck to clarify that. I just want to know what's hidden from you. It's the Page of Wands again. Why you got all these pages, Leo? Lover. It's the Lovers, and it's also a burden. I see you protecting yourself, putting a boundary around yourself here. So you got two. Why are there two pages of Wands here, Spirit? What does that mean? What are all these pages? You got three of them. Three of them, and four actually, with the two. Okay. It's about somebody, I feel like, that didn't, it's this one, look. Ace of Wands and Two of Pentacles. Like, so I feel like it's about somebody that came in and maybe juggled you. You know what I mean? They didn't, they weren't just seeing you. They were juggling, which is probably why that Three of Cups came out there after the moon. It's like you found somebody that you thought was going to be your lover, and it ended up being like just a really heavy burden. A really heavy burden. And it's because they were actually still seeing someone else. So Spirit, yeah, and I see you walking away at the bottom of the deck. I was going to shuffle, but I saw that. You're walking away. You know why? Because there's something way better coming. Ten of Pentacles. So let's get the outcome for Leo here. What's happening, Leo? Okay, well, there's going to be justice and 10 cups of love, wish fulfillment, a brand new start, after this thing ends, like this, whatever that was, has to end. You have to say completely goodbye. Look at it. Walking away, walking away. The Four of Swords is back here again. So that's what you're healing up from, is that ending. But I do see somebody, you know, like that. The World card's here again too. Or not again, but that's one more thing saying it's over. So there's something that's over here. It's about a Page of Wands. So this could be somebody who is just, could be younger than you or acts like a child. Something like that. Boy, I got these cards all kind of messed up. So that looks pretty good for you. I think you gotta cut off this toxic thing, Leo. Whatever it is, you know. Like, it shows you here, like there's a boundary. So this is the Page of Wands. So I don't know. I mean, and you're a wand. So maybe it's time that you put a boundary around yourself against this person. Like, maybe they, you know, bring you bad juju. Sort of seems like it. Because it looks like, I mean, you're going to have to end up going into this Queen of Swords energy, which is like cutting somebody completely off. You know, I mean, you go inside and think about it here in the Hermit card. You're meditating, and then Spirit gives you this energy of Queen of Swords. It's like taking your heart out of the matter and giving it to Spirit, and you know. And I feel like it's then that you actually become, you know, go through this energy, which is stable and solid and grounded within yourself. And then once you do that, that's when that new person's coming in. But you gotta let go of the past. And you know, I feel like it's really important when you let go of somebody too, that you wish them well. You know, like, don't sit around and like secretly wish harm for them, because it's just not the way. I mean, our soul is pure love. So try and let them go in a pure love way. You know, like, I'm sure you learned from them, whoever they were. I'm sure they taught you something. So just try and be grateful for that, and then here's your card from the Check Your Vibe. Accept the gifts of the universe, number 51. So I feel like they're bringing you gifts, and some of it is clarity, you know, with those swords, that Ace of Swords, that's clarity. That's like realizing something that you just had no idea about before. So let's see, that was Leo. Let's do Sagittarius. Let's see. Remember when I cut my bangs? Oh, there's still a pain in my ass, long or short. They're in my way. So thanks for joining me, you guys. Thanks for liking, commenting, sharing. I appreciate the dialogue with you, Erika and Arshdeep. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What are the work you're living here? Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. So this card is about the Akasha records and how everything's written in them. Not everything, but a lot of stuff is written in them, you know, things that we planned for ourselves. And they're, you know, when that Wheel card comes out, Wheel of Fortune, that's the same thing, you know. It's like you planned for this. You planned for this person to come in and teach you this or that, or love you for a couple minutes and give you some relief, or whatever. Teach you. All of it's written in the Akashic records, so that's what this card is saying. Okay, and so I also see a no here. It says, wait, postpone, pause, say no. So let's see, we'll clarify and see what exactly that means. I'm going to get some different cards here just in case the cards are hot. I feel like they get hot and repeat themselves. Okay, so Spirit, tell me what exactly is happening for Sagittarius that's written in the Akasha records. Okay, it's something about a path. It's something about a specific path that they've they've illuminated it for you. You see, it's going right toward the light, and this is definitely destined. And you'll feel a pull toward this. Have you ever had that happen? I have. Where you just don't even know why you do something and then you do it. Whether it's a pull toward a person or a job or a situation, or I see there's a path. And it's also written in the Akasha for you to be an observer. And I feel like this is pretty important. It's the Hangman card, which is where, you know, a lot of times like we kind of take a step back or something, and we realize that we look at things from like everybody's point of view, not just ours, you know, but we also look from our soul's perspective, the other person we're looking at, you know, those kinds of things. Taking the observer role. And you know, the other day I was thinking about it and I thought, you know, that's exactly what the soul does. It just stays there in the observer role. It hardly ever comes out and leads the way or shows us something different. It's got to be a pretty extreme situation, you know what I mean, for it to actually just jump out and change how you see something. Have you ever had that happen? I had that happen one time, and my soul left my body and went to the other side of the room. Have you ever had that? It was scary. Anyway, it took me like 30 years to figure that out, to figure out why, you know, what that hell, you know, it was a really traumatic situation. And so I was going to this hypnotherapist, and I felt a little disconnected from, like, after that happened, I felt like that happened more often than not. Like my soul would be, I would feel kind of foggy or something, you know what I mean? And I asked him why that happened, and he said they wanted to have you look at this from another perspective. It really showed me what it looked like from the soul's perspective. Did it hurt any less? No. But eventually I figured out the purpose of it and the gift from it too. So you got a lot of major arcanas here. So out of 4 cards that I've pulled out of this deck, 3 of them are majors. So, and it is the Akasha, so why wouldn't it be, right? So you've got this observe role, and this is either saying to you that they want you to start doing this, stepping out of your human scared self and looking at this every situation from either from your soul, which is pure love, or from the other person's perspective. Like, look at it from their eyes, you know, understand their fears, understand their journey, and allow yourself to just absorb that information. You don't have to change things. You don't, you know, but your new path begins with this observer role. Here's the other 2, intuition and the Emperor, Aries energy. So this Emperor has got some really strong energy here today. This has come out in every reading so far. So intuition, listen. They're asking you to listen because your higher self, your soul, and the spirit team are all trying to clue you into this path here. They're trying to let you know, and um, you might be not listening, or maybe you weren't in the past or something, but they're definitely wanting you to get out of the shadow. You see this guy in the shadows of his life. He's not doing anything to help himself. He's not doing anything at all. And then he receives this scroll of knowledge. And I feel like where you're getting it is from the observer role and from listening to your intuition. Those two things that you're doing, that's what's gonna guide you. But your path that's illuminated definitely has something to do with being a leader. And it starts with just being a leader in your own life, and then possibly a leader, who knows? Could be I don't know. Want me to let me see if I can clarify the leader. Tell me why the Emperor here is here for Sag, Spirit. Why is the Emperor here for Sag? What are they going to lead? Harvest. Okay, so this is about cause and effect. This is about planting seeds and reaping rewards, big ones, big rewards. So this path is going to lead you there to a huge harvest. What else? Okay. It's about love. It's about beginning a brand new cycle with some kind of love. 10 of Cups. It's all the love, I feel like you're beginning this path. It includes love, it includes money, it includes you being a leader, and all it really takes for you to do it is to listen to your intuition and step out of the fear and be in the observer position, look from a place of love about everything that's happening. Okay, so let's look at the answer no. What are you saying no to, Spirit? What's the answer of no? What don't you want them to do? The answer is no to Lovers. This is a Gemini card. It's a choice. 9 of Swords. This can be about being closed off to love. This can be about feeling like you're a victim, It's about feeling sorry for yourself, Yeah. And so I also see you, you really being focused on something negative. And Spirit's asking you to change your focus, Don't stay in that spot of this 9 of Wands, It's definitely got something to do with some sort of a choice or a lover, or a Gemini. Wait, postpone, pause. So if you're in deep mourning about somebody, put a hold on it, Spirit's asking you to do this instead. Ask for help. Reach out to them. They're right there. They want to help you. And this also could be about somebody from your past. 6 of Cups. So if you're having a hard time releasing that, Sag, I feel like, you should talk to Spirit about it. 3 of Pentacles. saying reach out. You know, this card is so good. It's like a whole bunch of hands holding this lady up, you know, holding her up, protecting her, and loving her in just a simple kind of way, you know, like the way we love our children. That's what this Six Cups reminds me of, this one. This love is a beautiful love, unconditional kind, you know. We don't require anything of our kids. They can behave terrible. I think I could have an axe murderer for a kid and I would support them. You know what I mean? I would. I'd probably defend them right to the end. Even if I knew they did it, I'd probably, you know what I mean? It's that kind of love. That kind of love. Like, well, even if they are an axe murderer, like, I grew them. I love them. And I feel like what they're asking here is for you to just reach out to spirit and keep your love really simple and unconditional, you know, toward everybody. And that is going to lead you to two brand new beginnings, one in Pentacles and one in Passion. So you got two aces here. So Spirit's asking you to just pump the brakes here on whatever this situation is. It's not like it's a forever no, you know. I feel like what has to happen here is this Nine of Pentacles. Like, because it's at the bottom of the deck. So before you can have these, before some kind of love situation comes at you, you have to achieve this Nine of Pentacles. Isn't that funny that it just keeps coming out? Well-deserved reward. This one's a little bit different here, but this is the guy having the best vantage point of all those. He's surrounded in gold because he's getting enlightenment. You see, Nine of Pentacles is all about you and spirit, and I feel like they're telling you no to the love situation because you have to get to this spot first, this place where you know that spirit has got your back, you know. It's requiring you to release, you know, release this, like this Four of Cups, like you're standing there looking at something that you've lost. Spirit is saying, like, you gotta let this go. You gotta let this go. That this is how come this lovers can't come in. That's why they're saying no to you, to this particular lover, because it's just not ready yet, you know. It's probably a very, very special lover, and it's just not time. It's not working out because you're not ready. They're not ready. And if it's a divine union, which it could be because you've got this emperor here, so you'd be maybe waiting for your empress. And the spirit is saying, like, it's coming. It's coming. You know, you definitely have a huge harvest coming here. And an ending to something and a brand new beginning in love, right? You do. And you're going to lead yourself there. Your soul probably might, you know, pipe in and let you know something. But I do see you getting some sort of special knowledge with the scroll. So you got to do a few things before you can have this love situation. Spirit's telling you no. They're also telling you to just go with the flow. It is about timing. This is the Wheel of Fortune card, and it was on the bottom here too, along with this detach and go with the flow. And then, yeah, you've been really, like, yeah. I feel like you have a little shadow work to do, Sag. And detaching, you know, you've got to let go of some old beliefs that aren't serving you anymore. And that's what I see as far as spirit guidance for you. And let's see. Should we look at love for Sag? What's happening with love for Sag? Well, I see you working a lot, working all night, possibly moving. Definitely cutting yourself free from something here. What are they working on? The Lovers. Ten of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So it looks like, you know, I mean, you're working on a relationship, Sagittarius, with somebody that you love a lot. Ten of Cups. And there's a choice that has to be made here. Like, should I keep putting effort into this situation or should I not? Should I try for a new beginning or should I not? And I feel like you're just working through the night even. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Where's Spirit? Where are you taking them? Something new. I feel like you're confused. Like you don't know if you want to even go. You're like, I don't know. It's going to take all your strength to leave. But something really needs to change. This has been like a really heavy load here. And it's time for our transformation, Death card. It's time for whatever has been happening here to change. It looks like there was some juggling here. Maybe somebody acting childish. The Page of Pentacles. There's a lot of pentacles here. I feel like your money is good. You're working on it hard. Tell me what you're cutting yourself free from. What do you guys want to see this cool Eight of Swords? I mean, usually that's like about being all up in your head. And I feel like she has been feeling like she's stuck to this tree, but she has a knife there and she's cutting herself free from it. I see you doing that, Sag. What are you leaving? You're leaving behind Nine of Swords. You know, you're leaving behind anxiety and worry, fear. I see the Empress coming out. So you might be worried about an Empress coming in with the Knight of Swords coming in fast. You might just want to be single. Nine of Pentacles. And Temperance. Giving yourself some time. Being patient. I feel like someone's coming in offering love. And I do feel like it's an earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But they are offering love. And they're also Emperor material. So, going back to that other spread, like you have a divine counterpart. I think that's the one that Spirit was telling you no for, you know, with the Lovers. It is true love. I think there will be a new beginning. There's just a lot of healing that has to happen first. You know, now I'm not saying that if somebody really did you wrong, that you should be waiting or anything like that. I don't, that's not my way of thinking. But this relationship is really special. I mean, you have like so many cards saying it here. But I feel like what has to happen is you finding your own independence. That Nine of Pentacles came out here again. It's a little different than that other one, you know, where you're standing on the top of the rung. This one's like spirit talking to her. And it's almost like she knows something that spirit told her. So that could be you. Like maybe spirit told you something. Like you're either the emperor or the empress, you know, one or the other. And you must be the empress, because what's coming in offering love is a solid, stable, grounded offer. King of Pentacles, who's the emperor. So this love is real, but it's actually being transformed, you know, and spirit's helping with this. It was a burden. It was just didn't work out. It is because of divine timing. I feel like this Two of Swords at the bottom is just saying, like, it's time for you to just kind of like say, spirit, okay, I think it's time for you to work on yourself. And that's a lot of times the reason we can't have these relationships that are so perfect or feel so perfect is because somebody's not ready. Somebody isn't, you know, they're coming in as a page instead of the king or the emperor. You know what I mean? They're coming in as an immature energy, whether it's you or the person. But mostly I feel like whenever it's like that, it's both people that need work. There's so much love here. And I also see so much like money being fine. I feel like your work is going great. I do feel like you're stable and grounded as far as pentacles go. But I feel like this has been a burden, and something or someone in this relationship has to change. Tell me the outcome for these two, please, Spirit, for Sag. Two of Cups. Yeah. Ace of Wands. And the Ten of Pentacles, you guys. So this is your person. This person is your person. They love you. They want new beginning. You guys together are going to make a lot of money together or be very, very stable. And you're also divinely guided. Do you remember that Akashic card that came out? This is written in the Akashic. For you two to be together, this divine, masculine, feminine. You have something to do together. Let's ask what it is. What's their job together, this Emperor and Empress? Usually when they come out, like, it's about some kind of healing and truth or communicating. So I feel like they are your wish fulfillment. They are your intuition. Your intuition knows it. You know this is your person. There's not a doubt in your mind, Sag. You absolutely know this is your person. But there's some healing happening here and some clarity that needs to come in. But what I see... Let me ask what your mission is here. It's going to be different for everybody. It says, what is your soul calling you to do? So I feel like, you know, your mission will be revealed eventually, you know, once you get all this other stuff figured out. This is stuff inside yourself, you know. This is stuff inside of yourself. Wow. So it's very possible that during this, since I'm asking about Mars, I mean, before this, by the time this whole Mars thing is finished its tour, you know, with the retrograde and everything, maybe that's when this will happen, is after Mars goes goes forward, you know. Okay. So that's for Sag, and so now we have Aquarius. So Aquarius, let's see. I'm going to use this moon deck for Aquarius for spirit guidance. Just trying to clear that. Okay. Aquarius. Spirit guidance for Aquarius. Surrender to the divine. And communication is key. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? Mars is in, and then at the bottom it's be bold and make the first move. So, remember what I was telling you at the beginning about Mars going into Gemini? So it's like, it is all about communication. I also seen something today, like there could be a lot of gossiping during that time. You know, people talking shit, that kind of thing. I'd just be careful not to be part of it. You know, just keep your side of the street clean, as an old AA sponsor once told me. Keep your side of the street clean, she said. Okay, so surrender to the divine for Aquarius. What are they needing to surrender, Spirit? Oh my God, the very first thing out is the Wheel of Fortune. So, something's happening, the wheel's turning in your favor. Something's transforming. Death, rebirth. Something is changing. It's going to be hard. Spirit says surrender it. Just let me have it. Let me have it. Tell me what that death looks like. 10 of Wands. It's heavy. Heavy burden. 3 of Pentacles. Could be about work. Could be about having to let go of something. 5 of Cups. Boy, this could be about it. It could be about a death. I hate to read like that. There's a Tower moment, something you don't see coming, something that shocks you. It's hard. This is a hard deal, Aquarius. But Spirit's asking you to put on that Queen of Wands attitude. Think logically through this situation instead of through your heart space, you know. This is your card coming out, being, you know, the Star. But Spirit wants you to know that everything that is happening here is for your higher learning. And I feel like since it says surrender to the divine, that's like the most important message. Like whatever is coming here is going to shock you hardcore. And it is for your higher learning. And they're asking you to just reach out to Spirit, you know. Because at the end of the day, you are going to receive healing as well as everything that you want, wish fulfillment. Tell me about communication here, Spirit. What's communication key? This is about a new moon. Gemini. Okay, so this could have something to do with your home life. You know, having stability in your home life. I feel like something's going on here. Fight, word fight, 5 of Swords. I feel like they're saying like it's not really exactly always what you say. but maybe how you say it. So watch your words over this Mars and Gemini thing, okay? Watch your words. Page of Wands. This is a card of freedom, I feel like. This is a card of, like, going for things that you love to do. You know, things that make you happy. You know, this girl is skipping. She's, like, throwing the wand up in the air. She's just loving her life right now. This is what's leading to stability and happiness in your home life, is this energy here. There could be a fire sign coming in that's got just a really cool vibe. This would be Leo, Sag, and Aries. It could be somebody coming in like that really kind of lights up your soul. Could be a kid, somebody younger than you. But I feel like whatever this is, you're receiving this stable, solid energy. Why is the moon here? That's too many. What don't they see, Spirit? What you don't see is, wow. Well, you've got a King and Queen of Pentacles, a Page of Pentacles, a Knight of Pentacles, and the Success card. This is what you don't see coming. I feel like you're following your passion to a whole bunch of money. I think you're making plans about it. I think you're starting down that road now. Maybe you were. And it might be this passionate Page of Wands energy that you're wearing, you know, like you're the one that has that on. And it's taking you to this solid, beautiful pentacle place with money and success and growth. But I also see that what we're clarifying is communication is key. So this could go a different way depending on what you do with this Five of Swords energy. There could be something coming, you know, like some kind of argument or something like that. Now, how are you going to respond? Because if you take the high side of this, because we can always go two ways. We could fight back and be mean back, or we could take the high side of it and just put our focus on something else. Put our focus on something that makes us feel super happy. Because, I mean, the message for a long time with the cards has been, and not on just one reading, but it really is about following your passion to money. And I think all the planets are aligning to that. You know, we got Jupiter and Mars and Venus and Saturn. Big, huge energies, you know. So it is the communication that's the key. So be careful when this comes up. There's going to be some kind of something. And Spirit wants you to really, really get into this playful energy instead of like engaging in some sort of word fight. And that might be why you have to surrender here too. And this could all be connected here to this tower and everything too. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is such an important card because it means that we planned it. You know, we planned this or that. So what it's saying is that you planned an ending to something here, to go through the vibe of the death and rebirth. You know, so letting something go and moving to something different in your life. You know, and you planned it. You are being taken care of, watched over with this Three of Pentacles. I feel like angels are all around you. as you let this go, it's going to be very painful. But the key to it might be to just get into this Queen of Swords, like if it's a relationship or something like that, you know, use your logic instead of your, you know, your heart, because it is for your higher learning and your higher growth, because we all have a destined plan, you know. So in order for you to grow, you actually have to go through this death and rebirth thing. And the only way through it is to surrender all of it to the divine, you know. And what that means is not trying to control it. Like if you lost, let's say you broke up with somebody. That's probably the easiest one to talk about. You broke up with somebody and it's over and it hurts you. You don't really want it to be over. But then on the other hand, you know that it really wasn't working out. It hurt you, you know. It was a burden. And so sometimes when we break up with someone, we have this urge to like ask them for another chance, even if we didn't do anything wrong. And that's what I mean about like trying to control the situation. I feel like Spirit is saying like, really, just let me handle this. It's a Wheel of Fortune moment, please. Don't text them. Don't call them. This shit has to end. It doesn't mean that it's never going to work out. It means that somebody is not ready. That's just how I feel about it. And sometimes it means they're not your person. Wait, did I look? That was just the spirit stuff, huh? Should we look at love for Aquarius? Let's see what's coming for love. What's coming in for love for Aquarius for September? Love. Aquarius, love. Aquarius, love. Who's coming in? Someone from your past, Six of Cups. Could be a Capricorn, Devil card. And Page of Swords. Air sign. Okay. So, I feel like I want to clarify what the Devil card is right now. Okay, so it's something you don't see about this person. The moon. It could be a karmic relationship, Six of Pentacles. But also, Four of Wands. Tell me more. Okay, this is someone who's transformed themselves. They've been through a lot. They've been through a lot, and they used to kind of feel like a victim, but they're coming in strong with the King of Pentacles. They're stable, solid, grounded. They're coming in super fast, too. You know, I feel like this person is coming in to make things fair for you. And maybe they didn't even do anything to you, but somebody else did and they've seen it. That's what I see. And I feel like they want to come in and not only treat you like a queen that you deserve, they just want to love you. This is someone from your childhood, someone from your past, someone from a past life. Could even be a child. It is definitely destined with the Wheel of Fortune here. Tell me what the Page of Swords is about. Page of Swords. This is a message. So you got the Page of Swords. So they come in offering some kind of message, and then they come in offering love with the Knight of Cups. This is an Emperor. This person coming in is coming in like an Emperor. So They feel some kind of way toward you. They want to take care of you. They would work all night for you. Yeah. It's their intuition leading them there. With the High Priest. It's about higher learning. I feel like there could be a baby. There could be a baby. You see the baby at the top with that Chariot card? I know. Cancer. But maybe they want a baby. Maybe they always have. They just keep offering you something. I feel like they're coming in, asking you on a date. I feel like you're kind of a little bit like this. Kind of growing into the tree. You've got all this passion and love coming in for you, and you're like, I don't know. It's because you're healing, Aquarius. You come out again in your own reading. The Star. You're healing from something. Oh my God, here's the Empress and the Ten of Cups. I mean, is this the second time I've had a reading like this? This is a divine couple, and it's faded. You got Fate, you got Emperor, you got Empress, you got the Star, you got 10 Cups of Love, you got the Wheel of freaking Fortune, the Chariot. Could be a baby coming on in. 10 Cups of Love for sure. And then look at these two. Do you want to know what these two are doing? They're connected. Do you see the little ribbon that goes between the two of them? Like it's connecting them, and they know it. They know it. These people know it. You know it, and so does your person. This is your 10 of Cups. This is your wish fulfillment. And it would not surprise me if there's a baby coming. Wow. What a fun reading. Aquarius. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, right? Remember that song, you guys? I don't even know who sings it. Is it the Mamas and the Papas? Anybody know? Erika, do you know? Let's see who the next one is. I'm going to do, next one is Gemini on my cards. Here comes Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What should we do here? What do we want for messages? Let's do this Love Tarot of the Heart. Tarot of the Heart, spirit messages for Gemini. What's coming up for them with this Mars business? What should they be looking for, Spirit? It's Mars going into your sign. You don't know who sings the Age of Aquarius? I don't either. But I remember it. It was like from the, I feel like it was like from the 60s or 70s. All right. I see you guys being real fearful. 9 of Swords. What are you scared of, though? You know, Spirit is saying, like, will you please ask me for help? You see, whenever I see this card, it's like Spirit is just saying, like, we're supporting you. You can't see it, but we can only do so much until you ask, you know? They're asking you to open up with the 4 of Pentacles. Open up. You know why? Do you see that light coming in, trying to come into her crown? But it only happens if you're open to it, if you allow it in, right? And then that's when you get clarity here with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, I see a huge, like, awakening coming for you Geminis here. So that's probably what's going to happen with this Mars being in your, who knows, right? A big awakening. But I do see you having some really big fears here. So let's clarify. What's the fears for Gemini Spirit? Fears for Gemini. Darkest Fears, 9 of Swords. What are you worrying about? This? Some kind of bullshit. So, this 7 of Swords, you want to look at it with me? So that guy just took something from this bird. He took something. Maybe he killed her husband or her child, or maybe this is the child and he killed her mom. I don't know. But he took something, stole it, did something shitty to the bird. So somebody did something shitty. And underhanded, you know? I see you coming out okay with it. I know you're kind of up in your head here, thinking about it, worrying about it. This is where Spirit's coming in again with the 3 of Pentacles. Under the darkest, they're saying, like, ask us for help because we see you struggling. And we're right here to support you. 8 of Wands. We have our eye on you, Gemini. We're going to make every single thing that ever wasn't fair, we're going to make it fair. 6 of Pentacles. Because you're the goddamn Empress, Gem. You know it, and we know it. That's what Spirit's saying to you. You deserve 10 cups of love, and that's what we're giving you. So, I see you having to work through some energy here. It's an energy of struggle. It's an energy of mental anguish and sadness and letting go, and like, I don't even know how to deal with this situation. You know, whatever it was that happened with that 7 of Swords was pretty drastic. You know what, I'm going to tell you something. I read out in public a lot. Like, I go to metaphysical fairs and stuff like that and read out you know, across the table from people, and it's so amazing and what happens between me and that person that I'm reading for. But one time I was reading for a kind of a young woman, and that 7 of Swords came out and was the very first card out. And I knew just from touching it that the energy was just like bad, you know. And so I put it down and I said, something happened here. Like, what happened? Do you want to explain this to me so I can finish the reading? Or do you want me to just keep guessing what this 7 of Swords is? Like, and it turned out that she, you know, was sexually assaulted. I feel like she was like 15. And she'd never told a goddamn person, no one. I was the first person that she ever said it to, and she just broke into tears. She knew right away looking at that card what it was. It was a very powerful thing, and that's what I see and feel when I'm dealing with this 7 of Swords. Like, it is something bad. It is something bad, and it really causes mental fog and tied up, and you can't even function. So I do see, Gemini, like, something bad's happening. You've been working through it. I feel it's so important. Like, I'm gonna just pick up all of these cards that show you, like, I am not making this shit up. So you got all this struggle here with the darkest fears and all of that, but you have Spirit coming in with this 3 of Pentacles, which is exactly this card. This card and this card are the same. It's Spirit coming in saying, like, we got you. We got you. But we can only do so much. You have to reach back. You have to allow it. You have to ask us to intervene. 3 of Pentacles. Because we're right here. We've been watching you, and we love you. We love you, and we saw what happened. We saw, we know. We knew when you planned it in your soul path. It's time for everything to be made right for you. It's time for you to understand your divine nature. It's time for you to feel all this love. This is love from spirit realm. This is love from people. This is just this unconditional, beautiful love that's coming for you because you are an Empress. I also see success coming here out of this, you know, with the Six of Wands. I feel like you're, you know, they are working with you. You've got some heavy freaking energy here. Dark of Spears, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, and the Five of Wands. That's your first card out, saying like you're dealing with a lot. But don't you think for 1 minute that you're alone, because all of these cards that I just showed you, the second half of them, they all say different. So let's keep going here. Let's clarify this other Three of Pentacles. Okay. So we got, oh, that's a lot, Spirit. So you've got some really negative energy attached to you. It could be fear. Whoops. Could be fear. It could be a person. Yeah. And then here's this Five of Swords. Like, there was a fight. There was some sort of a fight, you know? So I feel like that is coming to a close here with the World card, 21 card. That is closing out. And you want to know what's coming? All of this. And I'm just going to turn these over one at a time. Page of Wands. This is about freedom. This is about understanding something about yourself that makes you feel free. Finding a passion, finding something within your soul that lights it up. It's taking you to 10 Pentacles, Ace of Wands. That's the whole fiery energy I was talking about. You see? You're walking into a new cycle after this whole Devil and Five of Swords and all that shit. You're going straight to this freedom. And it's taking you to just like 10 Pentacles, which is happy at home, happy money. It's taking you here to this Strength card where you are strong. This is like a 50-50. Lion and lamb. Like you're half lion, you're half lamb. You're learning to like balance those two energies. I feel like you're working on something with that you're passionate about here. I feel like it does require strength. I feel like you're going to find the justice in this situation, the lining, the silver lining, and I also feel like you're going to find your wish fulfillment. This is all about following your passion again, you know, like something that lights you up inside. The reason that passion card's so important is because that's really the soul piece. Like that's what wakes up the soul piece, right? That's what it likes to do, is be like passionate about it. You know, I always think, like, I'm thinking to myself, like, you know, when we're just in soul form before we come as a human, it's that soul that is the fire that's in us. You know what I mean? Every bit of passion comes from that soul. So let's look at the Four of Pentacles. They're asking you to open up. What are you bringing? They're bringing you the Ace of Swords. Open up. They're going to tell you something about someone from your past, Six of Cups. I think they're going to help you heal. They're giving you some kind of clarity about something that you don't know. Like, should I stay or should I go in this situation? It's got something to do with the Emperor. Wow. Isn't that weird that keeps coming out? The Emperor, the Empress? That's pretty rare, but I mean, we've had that like 3 times. So They're asking you to open up. So the Six of Cups, this Emperor could be somebody that you know from before, and maybe you decided not to put any more effort into it, but then here they come. It's your source of happiness. You're going to get this as some kind of a vision in your, because that's what this Four of Pentacles is about. It's about allowing new information to come in from Spirit so that you can be enlightened to something. And what you're being enlightened about is a Six of Cups relationship that you're not sure if you want to invest in or not. But it turns out that not only are they the Emperor, but they're also a source of happiness, sunshine, abundance for you. And they're coming in. I mean, I feel like whatever this devil energy is that you're releasing, and then the World card, and then it's like you end that devil cycle with that devil person, that negative energy, and then in comes this beautiful, beautiful spirit guided relationship. Tell me about the clarity, Ace of Swords. Tell me about that, Spirit. Ace of Swords. Yeah. So here comes the Three of Cups. Angels again. The angels are coming to help you let this go. Whatever that is for you. Whatever this dark fear is for you. The angels are coming in to help you find that passionate, beautiful soul who loves to just march to the beat of their own drum, you know? And you're going to transform. Ten of Swords. Walking from one reality into another. You're at the end of that old journey here, and you know it. Yeah. You're being taken away from the pain to a place where it's calm and beautiful. And that's where Spirit waits for you, at the edge of the water. I see the Queen of Cups at the bottom. So definitely a surrender card for me in this deck. I mean, her tears are clear up past her elbows here, and she's just giving it to Spirit. So that's kind of what I see happening here for you, Gem. On your spiritual journey. All right, so let's look at how about love? Singles love. I guess that was a lot about love, wasn't it? Let's look at singles love, singles for Gemini. Oh, here it comes, King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I think you're manifesting a beginning, a new passionate beginning. But what it's requiring you to do is to vibe up. This is the Seven of Wands. You see she's getting up on the stool, reaching for a more powerful wand, right? So in order to get this, you have to raise your vibration, is what it's telling me. You see, this could be somebody you work with or that wants to work with you. Two of Cups. Could be a partner at work or someone coming in like that just likes what you do and wants to work with you. Let's see. This could be about, like, honestly, this could be about somebody learning their magical skills. I have the High Priest and the Page of Pentacles here. So it's about higher learning, and then this page here. This person's learning how to make money with their power, right? See his hands being like So maybe somebody has power in their hands. Are you Reiki, maybe? Something like that. It could be. So maybe this situation is somebody that works in the metaphysical field or something like that. And the two of you end up working together, collabing. Anything else? This could be somebody that either rejected you or you rejected them coming back and offering you love. I feel like you're definitely manifesting this yourself. 8 of Wands. You see how she's turning those wands around toward herself? She's manifesting love and abundance. She's manifesting the harvest card, which is about reaping what you sow, cause and effect. That's why she's trying to reach the higher wand, as she wants something more than she used to have. You know, she wants to raise her vibration to get better than she had, to get something better than she had, you know. Anything else, Spirit? I feel like you're going to have more than one option here coming in. I feel like you have a fire sign and also the Emperor. So it could be Leo, Aries, Sag. But there is a decision to make here. And this card here says, like, there's no right or wrong answer for this. It's up to you. So I feel like you're going to hang out and think about it for a while. And I think you're going to use your logic at when you go to pick this person, you know, by their qualities. I feel like you're going to Queen of Swords it, you know, you're going to be like, well, logically thinking about these two people that are offering me love, you know, and which one, you know, which one do I want to have a new beginning with? Well, the one you want to have a new beginning with is one that's going to treat you like this couple. These two love each other. They admire each other. They respect each other. They work together. And they have each other's back. They talk nice to each other. I just imagine this. I love this card. Because, like, he's pouring her a glass of juice. They're selling apples, right? And they have some juice for sale. They have apples for sale. And it's the look between them, though. You know, like, he's pouring her some juice. And she's like, thanks for the juice. And he's like, thank you for just being alive. Who doesn't want a relationship like that? So that's what I see. I feel like you're going to have two charming fellas, or it could be females, just with this energy. Probably sexy, powerful, magical here. The Emperor, able to manifest anything at all. And that's what I see coming for you, Gemini. And the last one is my Libra friends. So here we go, Libra. What should we use for your spiritual one? We'll use the moon. So what's happening for Libra with this Mars going into Gemini? What can they expect coming toward them from that placement? How we can use this energy? Okay, so it's going to be a time for healing, it says. And then conclusions are within reach. So if you have something that's been kind of bugging you, whatever it might be, love or money or whatever. I feel like there's something big, there's a big change coming. And then it says that your hard work is paying off. So I feel like you've got some gifts coming here, and as well as healing. So let's ask this deck what's being healed here. What's being healed for Libra Spirit? Okay, so there's some kind of challenging times. 5 of Wands here that you've been facing. And then 2 8s, you've got moving on and helpless and hopeless. So you've got, so this is what's healing. You know, walking away. Not really even knowing what direction to go. Something's been difficult. You're pretty guarded here. You've got some guards up. Let's see what this conclusions, what are the conclusions within reach here? Healing. So that's clarifying the conclusions are within reach, because you're going to be healing with the 6 of Swords, and then your hard work is paying off. Yeah, so you've got the Ace of Pentacles, some kind of really cool transformation going on with that card, and also wish fulfillment. So your hard work is paying off. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have a transformation with this Ace of Swords. Do you see the butterfly on it? I mean, butterflies just mean transformation. So whatever you've been working on, it's paying off, because I've been doing shadow work or anything like that, which is kind of what it looks like. And then the conclusions are within reach, because healing is beginning, and that's exactly where Spirit wants to take you, you know, is to healing. So let's ask the first here, a time for healing. And then you've got helpless, hopeless. What are you walking away from? What is this challenge? First column, Spirit. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. What happened to you guys? You want to talk about every freaking bad card. Okay. I wish you guys would let me know what's happening in your lives. What's going on with this? This is a rocky situation here. But it's being healed. So it's been a challenge. I see you walking away, but not knowing where to go. Right? And, and we got 7 of Swords, and the 9 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. So maybe somebody made you an option. And we got this ugly 5 of Swords again. I mean, 9 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords. This is the 5 of Swords. This is the 7 of Cups. So it could be something that happened, that maybe somebody made you an option and you walked away. This could be from anything. Maybe somebody just treated you shitty, and you're kind of like looking back through your life and going like, well, anyway, Spirit is saying like, look at what's happened. I thought I had I did. You guys have any idea how many cards I dropped that I don't even know about? Okay, so what's happening is Spirit's taking you away from this situation. Six of Swords. Somewhere calmer. Because that cycle is over. Whatever that is. Whatever that is. It could be about work. It could be about... could be about love. But I see you being a winner here. A victor. Victorious. Yeah, and then Nine of Cups at the bottom. Boy, we got a lot of that, don't we? Walking away and healing. At least in the air signs we did. So conclusions are within reach and healing begins. Clarify that for Libra, please. Conclusions are within reach. It's a... I got the Emperor and the Sun. This could be taking like the bull by the horns here and like reading your own life after this healing begins. And then, you know, the Emperor can really manifest anything at all. But it kind of looks like love, man. So we got this Five of Wands here. Struggle. Three of Swords. We got the Eight of Wands. Spirit supporting you. Queen of Cups. Surrendering. And then King of Swords. Making a move, you know. Making a decision here. So, I don't know who this Emperor might be. Like, it almost feels to me like it's you. Like you're going to get into this energy, because once you get into this energy, you can really do whatever the hell you want, you know. I also see you surrendering here with the Queen of Cups, and then making a good sound decision, a logical decision about what to, you know, how to handle this. So this is kind of a continuation from this first pile. You know, like there was a lot of shitty stuff. I feel like you walked away or somebody else did. It was really heartbreaking. And then I see like this healing starts with this Six of Wands here, and then enter the Emperor. So I mean, this could be someone coming in, but I feel like it's you bringing that energy, or Spirit bringing the energy into you. You know what I mean? Eight of Wands. Or, yeah. Like bringing it to you as you heal. Understanding your power, understanding your divinity, understanding what you really are capable of doing, you know? I see you going inside about a Two of Cups relationship. This is a relationship of love, but the Hermit is about talking to Spirit and being shown your own light. You know, it's about going in deep, talking to Spirit and saying like, I'm so sad, I can't even stand it. And then Spirit coming in, or even your own soul, just like maybe giving you a dream about another life or something amazing that you didn't know. And then the Two of Cups can mean you and your soul finally like finding each other and being on the same page together, you know. And I kind of like that meaning of that a lot. But and honestly, this is the spiritual reading, you know, so I'm gonna leave it like that. But it could actually be somebody coming in too as an Emperor, but I'm gonna leave it that that's you finding your own soul with that Two of Cups, because that would be a healing. Tell me about your hard work is paying off, clarity and dreams coming true. So you really have gone through a lot. And I just want to say, like, going down that same thing with all these things that have happened to you guys, like all this pain, 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 5 of Wands, all of that. It takes sometimes all of that stuff. It takes all of that stuff to, like, push you to here. It pushes you into the hermit mode. It pushes you to reach for spirit, you know? I mean, think about it. If it's not a big thing, we just go on about our way and don't pay attention, or we get mad, or we hold resentments toward people or whatever. But if it's a really bad pain, like, have you ever seen Swords? It's bad. You see her crying so hard. This is like gut-wrenching pain, painful hurt, you know? And when we get there, we have to do this. I mean, think about when a person gets shoved into this situation, and you lay in your bed and you cry and you cry and you cry and you cry. And that's when spirit comes in and shows you your light. You see, I'm right here, says your soul. You're not alone. Okay, let's clarify your hard work and the clarity of belief. Yeah, see what I was just talking about, you know, about your soul? Yeah, that is what's happening here because of the just, like, look. That is you and your soul understanding each other, you know? Like, your soul understood the whole time, but your human parts get a little confused, right? This is where they're taking you. This is what's meant for you. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Your hard work is paying off, it says. Both in love and money. Your dreams are all coming true. You're having some sort of an awakening here. And it's all about this whoever did that shit to you, that throw you in the hermit mode. Someday you will send that person a card, an anonymous card, and say, you saved my life. You saved my life. Because without you, I would have never, ever gone into the hermit mode and found my own soul. Okay, now let's look at love. Single love for Libra. Single love for Libra. Single love for Libra. Hey, Erika, do you have a question? I'll ask a question for you if you want. So here we go. We got a Knight of Cups coming in, offering love. They see you as the Queen of Cups. This could be a karmic relationship. Hey, Erika, do you want me to answer a question for you? I sure will, if you want to ask me a specific question. I think so you've got someone coming in. I think somebody's coming to balance out something that happened that wasn't fair. You don't see it coming at all. It might come in as a little message, or like an invitation to go out to lunch or something like that. I feel like they do have love for you. I think what they want is a reconciliation. They've been thinking about it. Maybe you guys have been broke up. You know, maybe there's been a lot of silence here. But they've been doing some inner work, I think. And I think they want to come back and reconcile. And have a brand new beginning for you. What else do you need to be doing to heal? Okay. And then, Knight of Swords, Six of Swords. Okay, so I see you just like, there's this so much healing going on, or that needs to go on. I feel like there's something that you haven't quite accepted, Libra. And it's kind of stalling you, or kind of slowed you down, got you stuck, you know? Do you want to know what I think is going to happen with this person that comes in? I feel like they're coming in to offer you love. You've already dealt with them before and they weren't fair. They must send you a message after a long time of being quiet. They could have very well been a cheater with the Three of Cups here, but maybe they just want to reconcile with you or something. And they want a brand new beginning with the Fool card. They want to come out of like the treacherous waters, or maybe they did, and they're coming in real fast to tell you something. But I feel like I think you, Libra, have walked away. I think you're done. I think you've blown out the candle. And you're like, no, that was too much. That was way too big of a burden. And I think you've really been thinking about it for a super long time. You know, you've been thinking about it. And you've even been stuck and stagnant in it. And I think you've accepted the ending, you know. And I think you're moving on to what you want, you know. I do see at the bottom of the deck, like somebody maybe from your childhood coming in, offering love, who has changed, transformed. They did leave you. But they're coming in here now a different person with strength and honesty. You don't really know what to do. You thought this cycle was over. Spirit says use your intuition. You have plenty of people to choose from, and you can go in any direction you want. There's no right or wrong. What is coming for you is this Ten of Pentacles, though, and that's the promise of the whole thing, you know. I feel like you're not going to take this offer. This is somebody who, I don't know, they did you dirty. So now we're going to ask Erika, what else do I need to do to be human? What else do you need to do? Let's see. Erika. Thanks for being here, Erika. You make me feel like I'm not alone. Every time you say something, I'm like, aw. Here's one card for you. What can you do to heal? Be grateful. Hi, Tina Weena. Happy Sunday to you. So the first thing for you is, Erika, is to be grateful. That's the first card. I love that. So I feel like you should get up every single day and think of all, think of, I don't know, let's see, what's realistic? 5? 5 is a number of change, you know, fast change, so use 5. Think of 5 things that you're grateful for. As the first thing, leave the journal by your bed and do it before you even get up. Like, okay, you can go to the bathroom, but like it should be the very first thing. Like, think of 5 things, and focus on the light. Focus on the love and the light in yourself. I also feel like when you write the gratitude list, have another list on the, like on the next page or in the back of the journal, or even another journal. I have like 82 journals, and it confuses me, but like, do it however you want. But you should keep track of things that you're grateful for every day. And in another one, or on the front of the journal, like when you very first open it up, just write down 3 things that you love about yourself every day. You know, on the first, when you first open the journal, the very first, the inside of it. No one even has to know what it's about. You know, hopefully no one snoops through your journal. But I feel like I've been getting a lot of heavy self-love stuff lately. I actually made a video, and then I felt like I got rushed at the end, and I didn't like the way I phrased a couple of things, and so I deleted it. But I don't know if you got to watch it or not, but it was about self-love, living your self, body, mind, and soul. And I feel like it's important, like those are really good healing tools for a person. 1, keep a gratitude journal, and 2, think of something every day that you love about yourself. 3 things. What do you love about your mind? What do you love about your body? What do you love about your soul? Keep a running constantly on your mind. Think of it all day long, so that tomorrow you're going to have a whole bunch of new things. It's going to make you more aware of your own divinity, you know, because our soul really is pretty active in our life. You definitely missed it. My pleasure. You're keeping me company while I work. You missed it. You missed it. I see you need to do some balance here. You can always rewind it. I see your dreams are coming true. I feel like, yeah, keeping like track of the things that you want. Keep working on whatever you're working on that's a passion of yours. You know, like whether it's I don't know what you do, if you're a writer or whatever, but I feel like it's important to just keep honing that skill. This person's painting a mural on the wall, making the world a more beautiful place. Whatever it is that kind of lights you up, I feel like you should do it often, you know? I really do. Because it'll bring you balance, you know? But as far as the other part, Erika, what I was talking about is being like a gratitude list, and also thinking of 3 things about yourself that you love every day, you know? Write 5 things that you're grateful for in your life, and 3 things that you love about yourself. Don't forget to include all pieces of you, body, mind, spirit, you know? So I hope that made sense for you, Erika. I feel like you're walking away down a new path. I think you're a little bit like, don't know what way to go, but I just feel like, so this 8 of Swords, you know, It's about you're at a crossroads here. You don't know what way to go. You just left something behind that wasn't serving you. And now you're at this place where you're like, what way do I go? Spirit says, don't worry about what way you go. Just go. You don't have to worry about what way you go. I see 3 8s in this too for you, Erica. See them? 8 8 and 8. So you might want to watch for the 8s and kind of say to yourself, like, you know, what does that mean? I also have 2 5s here. So you might have 8 8 8 and 5 5. That might be you know, telling you something. You know, I don't know. I guess Tina, do you have a question, or shall I wrap this up? There's only 3 people on here. Thank you for all of you who did watch. I sure appreciate the help and the support. It makes me feel so happy. And Erika, you're welcome. I hope that does help you, because I think, you know, keeping track of what you're grateful for kind of keeps you in that zone, you know, of more things. Like once you start thinking that about the things you're grateful for, and then, like, it can be anything, you know. I mean, I'm grateful today for the flowers right outside my door. 5 gratitude and 3 things I love about me equals 8. Oh my God, you're right. Okay. Wow, I didn't do that on purpose. But I was thinking 3 because you know, we have 3 parts. Okay. So I think that's it, you guys. I will talk to you guys next time. Thank you so much, Erica. Love you.